Hey Roy. Alright, thanks so much for doing the photography for me. It was so awesome. Definitely been needing to get a more professional photo to put on my business site. Anyways, I just wanted to go over your website a little bit and give you some tips to get it to rank, and also just kind of show you the possibilities of what you could do if you wanted to invest a little bit more in your marketing. So this is your current website. I think Becky said this one is a little outdated. Doesn't look like you've done too much on it as far as trying to rank it, because just with Zenfolio, which if I'm not mistaken that's just only for photographers, it's a template website. Yeah. So first off, I put it in Ahrefs. This is one of my tools I use. So this is your website in Ahrefs. Currently you have 0 organic traffic and only 4 keywords that you're ranking for. Those keywords are pure touch, touch photography, and touch photography. And you're not ranked very high. So this is the position in Google. You're ranked 38, 43, 97. And this is how many searches there are a month and how much traffic you've gotten from it. You've gotten 0.01 person from pure touch. Interesting. Okay, so that's what you're currently at. The other thing that you would want to do before you do your website is to fix your GMB, your Google My Business listing. So when you look up your name, you show up Pure Touch Photography, and it shows you in Santan, which is not accurate, and it only has 2 reviews. So that's not good. So if you try to find Photographer Las Vegas, you wouldn't be able to be found in here because it doesn't have the right location. And I looked up and you don't really have any citations for your website or your business either. So the things to do to get to the top of Las Vegas search results, the first is the ads, but a lot of people don't click on the ads. So then the next is ranking this map pack. The way to rank on the map pack, it's pretty quick actually. I mean, there's an ad here too, but here you have to get a lot of reviews. So this person only has 9, and they're still on the top 3 organically ranking in photography Las Vegas. So that's not very hard to beat. You could easily beat up this person, and you could probably beat out this person. This person might be a little harder, 172. But so first there's reviews. Then the second is optimizing your listing. So if I open it, you have to have all accurate information. So having the same phone number listed here as you do on your website, having the business description completely listed, the website listed. In the description you want it as long as possible with as many keywords as you can. And you also need a lot of photos. So the more photos you have in the listing itself, the better. And they need to be square photos. Usually you go 700 by 700. So if you look at somebody else's listing, let's look at this guy because we could probably beat out this person. They have a ton of photos, see? They didn't size them correctly, but that's alright. It's better if they're square photos. Google likes them better. So yeah, getting 30 or 40 photos on your Google My Business will help it rank. Just the more built out it is in general. And the other thing is citations. So I use a tool called Whitespark to get citations. But any citation, list of photography citations. So a business citation is like a place that will put listings. It's like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Google has its own directory listing, and so I usually try to get 200 or 300 citations for each business that I'm working on, because it will add trust to your website and to your Google My Business listing. Google sees that you're listed all over the web with the same phone number, same description, same address, and it'll realize like, hey, this is a legit business, it's not just some scammy person, and then it'll rank you higher. And so the more citations you have, the higher you rank, the more built out your profile is, the more photos, and the more reviews. So a lot of time when I'm trying to rank these for people, I'll just call their previous customers and I'll ask, hey, like, how was your experience? And if they had a good experience, I'll ask them, would you mind writing a review on this? And then, of course, getting the information right, having the website on it, as well as the right location and everything will help it a ton. So that's pretty easy to rank and fix. You could fix that in an hour or two of uploading stuff and writing content for it. The next thing is the actual website. So Google doesn't actually know what your website is about. It only has 4 keywords, and none of them are really about photography Las Vegas. And so because you don't have a lot of content on your website, Google reads content. And so the words on your website, if it's less than 300 words per page, Google doesn't even bother to index it anymore. So we need to put a lot more content on your site explaining what you do, why you're the best, and in that content you need to have specific keywords that are really high search volume. So if you look here, this is another competitor in your area, just a small business, but they did a good job on their marketing. La Photography. They are ranking for all these keywords, and each one of these keywords the volume is here, and the keyword difficulty, that's how hard it is to rank. So these aren't that good example actually, because it's all newborn stuff. Let's look at another one. This is Fly Photographer, a bigger website. So Las Vegas Photographer, you can put that on your website somewhere. Usually you want to put it on there 2 to 3 times on that one page that you're trying to rank it for. And then Google will realize that your website is about Las Vegas Photographer. And you have to have an exact match, the exact spelling, because even just a little bit different version is a whole different keyword. This one is searched 450 times a month, and it's a little bit easier to rank. This keyword difficulty is really important. Some of the keywords, they're 18, 20, 30, or whatever, they're really hard to rank. It's on a 0 to 100 scale. So 0, we could rank really easily without doing too much marketing work on the back end of your website. Any 0 to 10 is what I usually try to go for. If the person doesn't have a lot of budget to work on marketing and building backlinks, which is another concept on getting Google to trust your website, then I only go for 0 to 5 because I can rank it with just the citations and a little bit of work with the backlinks. So I already wrote down a couple of keywords that you could put in your content that are all really good, high search volume, and yeah. And most of the time, so if you're number 1, look at this. So there's 350 searches. They're number 1. They are getting about a third of that. So that usually you get about a third of being in the position, or a little bit less than a third. And then for the roofing websites and the solar websites I've been building, they end up converting about 10 to 20% of the visitors to become customers. And so, I'm not sure what the conversion would be on a photography website, but if it was the same as my other businesses that I've done it for, out of 100, 10 of these people would become your customer. And so just ranking for a few of these keywords, photography Las Vegas, Vegas photography, and getting, 68, 71, these are all really easy to rank for. 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, super, super easy. And these are all great keywords. They're not hard to put in your content. Another thing that even if you didn't want to rebuild your website and add a lot of content, you could put the content, the keywords under the images. Oh, it doesn't let me right click. So see how this is just numbers? If you put Las Vegas Photography here and save it as that name and as that alt text, Google will read that as a keyword. And so having that 2 times on this page would let you rank for Las Vegas Photography. So you're able to hide keywords into the photos of your website, which is really important for photographers because obviously the bulk of their website is going to be their photos and their work. So yeah, so I've never built a photography website before. I've been building mostly roofing websites right now because I have a huge client for roofing. He works in like 4 different states, and so I'm building a ton of stuff for him, doing Facebook ads and all this other stuff for him. But photography would be really cool. I'm way interested in learning it because it looks super easy to rank. Like all these keywords, super, super easy. The other thing, if you were going really hard at it, is backlinks. So besides citations, the other thing Google looks at for how good of a rank you are and how trustable you are and how high I should put you in the search results. The first thing is the amount of content you have. They want people who have words on their site. So like, 1,000 to 1,500 words is ideal. So even these people, they all have, a little bit of content in their profiles, their words as much as they can on the site. The second thing is backlinks. So backlinks are a link to your site going from another website that is trusted on Google. So let's look at her backlink profile. So you only care about do follow. I'm not going to explain why, but so this person has 25 do follow backlinks on their website. And that's all. So I would go through here and see how strong each one of these backlinks are and then match them. Find these exact backlinks and copy them for your site. And then we'd be able to outrank her. The more power and trust you have from these backlinks, the higher your rank will be in Google. And so these all look pretty easy to get. These are all just from her website. It's weird. Lala Photography, breastfeeding support. Weird. So there are a bunch of baby ones that she's gotten all her backlinks from. Mommy. Oh, that's smart because she's doing baby. Let's look at this person. This person, backlink profile. So yeah, I would go through like the top 4 competitors and find the best backlinks. This person has, so this is all that they have from their Las Vegas website, but since they're a national website, a lot of their power is coming from their national website. That makes sense. But anyways, I don't have to go super deep into backlinking. Just know that it takes some time. I can build them manually. A lot of time I have to pay for them. Sometimes a link can cost like $200. I've paid $500 for a link before from a really highly trusted site. But they really help your website rank a lot faster. So when I'm trying to get fast results, then I'll buy some more quality links. But yeah, anyways, I don't know how much you want to invest in your marketing. I can definitely help you set up your Google My Business for free, and I can try to edit this website a little bit to just get some content, or like the keywords, give you this list of keywords to put into the photos if you want. I've never worked on Zenfolio, but I'm sure it can't be that hard. And if you ever want to rebuild your website, I can totally make a quote for that. Or if you want to run Facebook ads or Google ads or YouTube ads or anything else, just let me know because I've done all of those. So yeah, thanks again, and I will see you later.